Imagine a world where it was next to impossible to get any realtor referrals. Not simply because of the challenges you face today getting realtor referrals, but because there are none. That's what could potentially happen due to an antitrust lawsuit that is challenging the ways that real estate agents earn their commissions. And if this lawsuit sees any kind of success, there could be a lot less buyer's agents, if any at all. And in addition to interest rates currently rising, this means your business as a mortgage loan officer would also suffer. Now, there are ways to make sure that you're set up to where no matter what happens in this lawsuit, that you have a successful growing business. We're going to cover that later. But first, let's talk about the actual lawsuit that's going on that could change everything. So essentially what's happening is the plaintiffs of the court case are accusing NAR and real estate agents and brokerages of being a monopoly by requiring that the seller pay the commissions not only of the listing agent but of the buyer's agent as well. They're arguing that when listing agents list their properties in the MLS, that they should not have the requirement of having to share their commissions with the buyer's agents, and that doing this, it causes the seller to net less money and inflates the prices of homes. Now, in some recent news, the federal court ruling paved the way for home sellers to seek reimbursement on commissions paid to buyer's agents, threatening to rock the residential real estate industry. It's widely thought that buyer's agents' services to their clients are free, and they're trying to make it so that buyers actually have to pay the buyer's agents for the representation. However, the claim that buyer's agent services are free is technically wrong, because the seller pays the listing agent a certain percentage. Usually the standard is 6%, and then that listing agent then can choose to pay however much they choose to the buyer's agents, and it's just been pretty standard that it's a 2.5% to 3% to the buyer's agent. Now, this is big. The legal fallout could be massive. Hundreds of thousands of home sellers can now seek reimbursement on commissions paid to buyer's agents in the last 8 years, totaling more than $1 billion. Now, that was a decision that was made, and NAR and Realogy are both involved in the lawsuit, obviously, and they plan to appeal that decision. So we'll have to see how that plans out. Now, you may be wondering how this pertains to you as a mortgage loan officer and your business. So to understand that, really, let's kind of dive into what could happen and the consequences of that decision on not only your business but the entire real estate industry. So one of the possible outcomes is that they make it so that one agent is the one that is handling the entire transaction at a 3%. Now, arguably, this would be more beneficial to the seller, because the seller would, in this scenario, net more money. But it would be detrimental to buyer's agents, which a lot of teams and agents and brokerages, their business is pretty much almost entirely buyers. So we're going to see, if this happens, we're going to see just almost overnight, teams are going to be out of business, agents are going to be quitting, we're going to see a lot less agents. We're going to see brokerages shut down. Companies like Zillow that sell buyer leads to agents, where they make like 90% of their money off of selling buyer leads to buyer's agents, they would take a huge hit. And it would be harder for new agents to enter the business, because a lot of the times when new agents enter the business, they start as buyer's agents. They do open houses for more experienced agents to get buyer leads and then get buyer's commissions for that. It would completely change the entire real estate industry. So you've probably figured out by now how this could be horrible for your business as a mortgage loan officer. You already have rising interest rates, which are killing the possibility of refis pretty much. And now you have something that's threatening buyer's agents, which are a huge referral partners for mortgage loan officers. So if this lawsuit has any type of success, which there's a pretty good possibility that it does, it may not be extreme, but it could hurt the buyer's agent side of the business. If it has any type of success, then there could be a lot less, if any, buyer's agents to form referral partnerships with. So a lot of times it's easier to form referral partnerships with newer real estate agents, and if the barrier to entry increases and goes up on newer agents entering the business, then you're going to have a lot less opportunities to form those relationships with new realtors coming in that could potentially start doing business later on and sending you leads. So it's going to really put a limit on how many real estate agents there are out there and how many new ones are coming in. And it's already competitive to form these relationships anyway. Now, obviously, this lawsuit is still ongoing. So as a mortgage loan officer, I would be trying to keep up with this because this could really impact your business in getting realtor referral partnerships. And the best way to be prepared for something like this is to not rely solely on realtor referrals. And in order to do that, it's important to start generating your own purchase leads. Now, we actually help loan officers get 50 plus qualified bookings straight to their calendar. We book them for you. If you want more info on that, go ahead and click the link below. But if you really want to take it into your own hands and generate your own purchase leads so that you are safe from what could potentially happen with this lawsuit and you're in control of your own leads and your own income, then I highly suggest checking out this video right here, where we talk about the 3 best marketing ideas for mortgage loan officers to bring in purchase leads. So check that out, and until then, I'll catch you later.